Hey, hello everyone. I wanted to talk about this subject that I was thinking about, and the reason I'm thinking about this is because I remember subbing to different channels in the past, um, that accepted donations, which I did donate, and over time, I realized why was I doing that? I already knew about it. I guess maybe it was out of my heart, out of my heart to support them. But the more that this flat Earth thing is growing, and I don't even want to call it flat Earth anymore. I mean, I not if I go out and talk about it in public to the mainstream, because I can talk about it to anybody. When I go onto Dave Banner's channel, I've been on his live stream, and that's like one of the greatest platforms that I love because you can everyone there, I mean, we might disagree here and there, but with little things, and there's a big one that's I'm going to mention later. uh Not a big one, but i don't I haven't heard anybody dispute this, but I'm not going to go there yet. I'll get into that a bit later, but I wanted to talk about why people donate if you know that the earth is not a ball, and you already know all the basic evidence on it. Why would you pay someone or a group or anyone to hear more information? All you need is the basics. Water always finds its level. It can't conform to a ball, a spinning ball, and you add all these other things, infinite planets, infinite space, black holes, galaxies upon galaxies, the Big Bang Theory. That's just basic stuff for a truther to know we don't live on a ball. So once you understand that, you don't have to pay for it. But then people that know that basic information, they monetize their channel and they create a PayPal account and they create all these other I don't even know what they're called anymore. Cash App, um, whatever. I don't even care. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about that because it's frustrating that I still see that going on, and um, I just I did unsub channels that accept donations like that. So, and I was a moderator on some of those channels. So I just, I people who sub my channel, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. If you don't like that what I'm saying, I'm sorry. It's true. You don't have to. I just told you the basics. If you don't know already, water always finds its level. Water does not conform to a ball. Gravity is nothing. It's just density and buoyancy. It's just something is heavier than than the air, let's say, and it falls and it finds its level. When water falls, it finds its level. That's it. When it rains, it finds its level. It's that simple. You know. Um, so I just to end that subject, just for hopefully I don't have to go back there unless somebody joins the stream. I know there was somebody that joined my stream before. Um, and then she's a very good truther. I mentioned her even though my unfortunately that video got taken down because I was mentioning medical information, if you know what I mean. Um, so I just encourage you guys, anybody, men, females, anybody to stay away from channels like that, where if they monetize their channels, they're being, in my opinion, they're being deceptive. So, um, truth is free, in my opinion. I when I've gone out in public here and there long. I mean, it's been a while, years, but I have gone out in public and I have spoken out about all kinds of different subjects. It's not just about flat Earth or the shape of the Earth, about the un the for the forbidden sickness that I I've heard it all still, that it's still out there. So I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to say it because I want this live stream to be posted. So the other subject that I thought of as I was setting everything up to go live was, I recently, not very recent, but maybe a month ago or 2 or 3 weeks ago, I unsubbed a channel which is called, and I want you guys to be aware of this channel, um, Level-Headed William and Natalie. And I unsubbed it because I heard it the first time before when I unsubbed it, and he said he always says physics. It's simple physics about a lot of things, and he's right about a lot of things, right? But then he started bringing up that the Earth rises, and I was like, "What? I don't feel any movement of the Earth." And he was basically, what he's doing is he's describing that the Earth rises, and that's why you see things fall, because the whole Earth is moving. It's rising. That's like going back into, and I was confused. Like, why would you even, why would you even start? I've never heard that before, and it's not just that I've never heard it before, but I'm trying to, like, one thing I do is I always keep, you know, my common sense, and I try to make things real or truthful through my common sense. And I'm like, I don't feel myself rising. I don't feel the earth rising. When I drop something, it's not, that's it. It's just because my cell phone is heavier than the air. If I fall and I've fallen, then it's because my body weight is heavier than the air. It's not because the earth is rising. You know, let's say it's the same thing as gravity. When somebody says gravity, that's why things fall. Well, what if a helium balloon goes up and something is falling? Is the earth rising or is it gravity? Now it's like completely crossed, right? Like I don't want to make hand gestures because people might take it the wrong way, but it's crossed, right? So now gravity, people who believe in infinite space and gravity, and then now the earth is rising, and that's why things fall, or that's why you see things fall. And now it's not gravity anymore, now it's physics. Like, really? You might as well go back to the Big Bang Theory if you're going to start that kind of conversation. And his only explanation is it's simple physics. So give us the physics formula. I've taken math before. I graduated college. We can all look up physics formulas and figure it out. But how? And then you have to also talk about, just like anybody who talks about gravity, and you talk about the Earth rising and its physics, and you say it's physics, then give a demonstration. That's a scientific Just give a scientific uh, experiment to show it. End of conversation. It's that simple. He says physics, but he can't give the formula and he can't give a scientific experiment for it. So, I mean, gosh, man, some people come into this community, whatever you want to call it, a community or, well, I just call it a truth community because I don't claim to know everything. I've learned from a lot of different people because we all, like what I say is we all come from, we have all have our own journey. And our own journey starts from a certain point in our life. I mean, birth is one of them, right? But along your journey in life as you're growing, you realize some things are right and some things are wrong, and you start taking a different path and say, no, I don't believe that anymore, or I don't understand it, so I put it in my back burner, so to speak, and then I can come back to it if I need to. Um, but but yeah, so though and I hope, like, for me as a truther, I call myself a truther because I always question things. And when I listen to live streams or listen to videos about truth channels, I'll listen and I'll discern for myself whether I'm on that path, or if I can understand it, then I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? um but at the same time, if I just feel like it's just ridiculous, it's like, that doesn't it doesn't make sense. I mean, you have to give me demonstrations or at least something for me to at least try to go down that path. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that because, first of all, you know, if you're new, anybody, I know, like, I've had a lot of, not a lot. I think last time I saw, I had 90 subs. And I never expected that many because I really haven't really posted that a whole lot of things. Um, but once gets warmer here, I might be out in public talking about certain subjects and just to get people's reactions, and then do it live. And So right now it's really cold. It's like, what is it? Looking at my laptop, 7 degrees outside, and it's snowy outside. So it's hard to do that, and I'm not going to pay to go in some kind of a building to do it. Uh, so anyway, I hope everyone has a great day or a great night, whatever time it is over there, wherever, whoever subs my channel. I love you all. And I just wanted to sort of send that message out, or what I'm feeling. If you disagree with it, go ahead and give me a thumbs down. It's okay. We all have our different opinions, and you know, but I still love you all and keep holding up the truth. Take care. I'm going to end the stream now.